Airlines are often pointed at as the villains in sustainability, but in fact, they're playing a major part. And we're joined now by Jonathon Counsell, who is the head of sustainability for IAG, the owners of British Airways, Aer Lingus, Vueling, Iberian. Well, Jonathon, welcome.
Thank you.
So are the airlines committed to sustainability, or is it actually something you're being forced into?
No, we are fully committed. We were the first industry to commit to net zero emissions by 2050, and I believe we're still the only industry that is such committed. And we're also committed to solutions, not only the long-term reduction in our emissions, but sustainable aviation fuels. So 66% of all airlines around the world have now committed to 10% SAF by 2030, and that's now leading governments. So the US and the UK governments have now followed the industry's lead in those commitments.
Now, you said last year that it could take 9 months to get a SAF contract done when you could do an ordinary jet fuel contract in an afternoon. Why is it so difficult?
It's because these deals are so new, and in many instances they require an investment in the company that's producing the SAF, and also the offtake agreements. Normally with jet fuel it's 12 months. Typically they'll look for a 5 to 10 year contract. And then there's just the audit trail. We have to prove that these fuels are truly sustainable. So there's a lot more information required to prove the sustainability of the feedstocks and the production of these fuels. But that time will come down. As we do more deals, the time to do them will reduce.
With IAG being involved in a number of different countries, how different is it as you go into different countries to get into the sustainability message?
Yeah, and what we're trying to do is encourage every country to produce sustainable aviation fuels. The beauty is there's not one type, there's 8 types. So pretty much every country could produce a SAF. But without doubt, the leading country at the moment is the United States. They've introduced some really attractive policies. So most of the global capital is going there. I mean, us at IAG, for instance, we've committed to 10% by 2030. That's 1 million tons. We've secured 25% of that, 250,000 tons. 90% of that will be supplied from the US. So most of the action is taking place there.
And do you believe that we will actually achieve that 2050 target?
I do, because we've seen so much momentum. I mean, I've been working in sustainable aviation fuels for the last 15 years, and it's great. Today is really exciting because we're actually seeing the first plants get built and government commitments. So we've got commitments from the US. They're talking about 100% SAF by 2050. The European government and the EU are looking at 85%. So there is real momentum here.
Fantastic. Thank you very much.